another crime scene.
What is good, yo? Tell me, is this really loud in the background, this fish tank? Let me know. Y'all tell me in the chat, is this fish tank too damn loud? Okay. I just got it. My brother gave me a fish tank because he got too many. He got to downsize. Salute to everybody that came in the building. Y'all haven't seen me since January. My daughter's birthday was last Saturday. That's why I didn't go live. Okay. It's not too loud. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. I'm glad. That's good to hear, man. I was worried about that. Like, damn, this just sounds mighty loud. Like, I don't know how. I mean, how it's gonna sound. But salute to everybody that came in the building. First off, Pink Metals. How you been? How you been doing? Where you been at, Queen? Hope all is well with you. Salute to you, the first one in the building. Salute to Cuzzo. Salute, Just Do What Is Good with you. I'm glad you feeling well today. Feeling a lot better. Sounding a lot better, hopefully. You know what I mean? Salute to you, Cuzzo. I hope you're feeling better, though, for real, for real. Salute to you, Diaz. What's good with you? Gosh, Rich. Matter of fact, you had, I think, what you changed your name? It was Jose Diaz, or do you have two different channels? Because I thought I'd been rinsed you up. Salute to the corner boss, Big Mike Biggs, boxing in the building. Salute, salute, salute. What is good with you? Yeah. Salute to the messenger 215. Salute to you. What's good with you? Salute to another corner boss, TD Sports Talk. Hashtags Bronx is in the house. What is good with you? Salute, salute, salute. Yeah. Salute to you, Kyle Cooley. What is good with you? Salute. Definitely appreciate you for becoming a channel member. Definitely appreciate you. Another corner boss is in the building. Definitely appreciate the support. Salute to you. Salute to you, Miss Just Do, cuz what is going with you? What's going on with you? Hey, peace and love. Hope all is well, man. It's going. I've been needing to catch up on my sleep. Had to take a day off work. I wasn't feeling well, but I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? My daughter had a really good birthday. She's 11 now. Next year she'll be that almost teenager. She'll be 12. And I'm already seeing signs of it. You know what I mean? I'm already seeing it. For real. Already seeing it. Salute to you, Zach B. What is good with you? Salute to you. Up in play. Hold on, wait. See. All right, so look, I got 2 weeks of stuff to cover, but I don't really have the topics for last week. So if there's something you want to talk about, you might as well throw that at me. But I don't think there's any good fights coming on today. Right now, there's a DAZN card on. If anybody want to check that out, the two girls that I caught fighting, one last name was Ryan. She was looking pretty good at her head, but she started bleeding on her forehead. But that was a pretty good fight, pretty snappy fight. But it's a bunch of names that I never heard of on DAZN. Could be some talent on that card, but I think there's an ESPN card as well on today. I believe there's some fights over in Russia. I don't know what type of card is on. Tito Machado, I think is Ernesto Machado, also fights today on, I believe it's called Marv Nation TV, something like that. I believe that's what it's called, but it's a website. I believe the subscription is $9.99, and you can catch all live fights that they play on their website. Pretty interesting when I went on it. But yeah, that's about it. Like, the only person that I know of that's fighting today is Tito Machado and Anthony Yard. I think Anthony Yard is on the ESPN card. Raymond Ford fight tonight on what? ESPN? Seriously? I thought he fought in March. I don't know about that. He said Raymond Ford fight tonight, though. Okay. I will be glad when PBC come back. This shit been whack. Ah, yeah, I think he fight in March because I want to put money on that fight. Shakur put it out there. Somebody put it out there saying that he's the underdog for a fight coming up, and I know he's good. You know what I mean? And the fighter he's fighting, I don't even remember who he's fighting, but I did check. He is the underdog, so he's like plus something, and I believe the fight is in March. Shushu fight tonight? Nuh-uh. For real, yo. I need to check on that shit. For real. I ain't know nothing. I don't know about all that. Next week, bet. Makes sense. Off tonight. His opponent came in at 157. Wow. That's quite a bit off. 14 pounds. And it was already a catch weight because ain't no 143. That's crazy. That's crazy. So Mikado can fight like 135 to 150 if 145 if he wanted to. Like, damn, like it's shout out to Tito Mikado, man. Shout out to him. That's crazy. I'm going to that fight. You going to the one that which fight? You going to the Raymond Ford fight? March 2nd. Okay, bet. Suit the dub. You just let me know that. I was like, LM, let me know that. Salute to you, the Jab Jammery. What is good with you? Appreciate you for stopping by. Yes, that's the next fight card. That's going to be entertaining. Is next week or 2 weeks from now? Is it this? Yeah, I think it's like the 19th Oshaki fight. Yeah, I rock with Oshaki. I think he's probably the best person at 130 or top 3 for sure. Top 3 for sure. This coming Friday. That's when Oshaki fight this Friday. That's what's up. That's what's up. Oshaki, wait, Foster. I'm gonna make a video about that fight. I want to break down the fight. I'm gonna talk about the knockout of the night on Thursday, which in my opinion was Abdullah Mason. Abdullah Mason is a travel size Boots Mini. You know what I'm saying? Like the mini Eminem. He's like a travel size Boots Mini. He ain't that small either. Like really, yeah, he look like he got muscles everywhere. For real. Legs included. The dude pretty damn big to be fighting at that weight class. I always said he never made 135 pounds. Even though people will argue that he came in close in weight, he always got naked and he never came in below 135. It's still a fact. So he's never made 135 pounds technically. He seems like, in my opinion, does have the highest ceiling when it comes to all the prospects. I love Shushu. He has a high ceiling too. Could be higher, who knows, or just around the same. You know, Shushu got fighter or prospect of the year, and he deserves it. I think it's definitely worthy of that title. And Mason, though, like, and you can't even say that, you know, it's hard to say certain things about him because of his competition. And I understand that because he hasn't been fighting nobody for real. But can you really say that? Like, the people he fighting on paper is, you know, undefeated, got good records, you know what I'm saying? Got a round of a record, same, like, looks kind of like his record. So, but you can tell it's unmatched. The skills is unmatched. Absolutely unmatched. It's like the people that he's fighting, the shit just look like they're staring at everything he do. Like he see everything in slow motion. He's just moving super damn quick. Dude was watching him while he was jabbing his last fight. He was looking at him jab him. And all of his jabs was landing clean. It's like he was moving too fast for the eye, for the fighter that he was fighting. That's the kind of the same thing it looks when Boots be fighting. That's how he. That's why he can go in slow mo and still land punches and not get hit. Because you just certain things that just slow down for certain fighters, and I think he's definitely one person that got that. Salute to Akello Nectar. What is good with you? Happy Saturday to you. Yes, sir. It feels pretty good. It feels pretty good today. Feel good outside and all that. Sorry to whoever got some bad weather. Feel good outside today. Mason might have to fight a 140 to be stripped down every fight at 19. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only pullback that I have for Abdullah Mason. It's like that's why I always say that I really like Tiger Johnson. I see his opponents, and they're not sticking him in there with really soft people. His first fights that you should be stuck in there with easy competition. I don't really see them doing that to Tiger Johnson, and the fact that I believe he could be doing the same. He could be coming in at 136 butt naked every night. You know what I'm saying, and probably schooling everybody. But his style isn't as aggressive as Mason. So I gave him the respect. I was like, I like Tiger. I think, Tiger is like my favorite prospect. And it was because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only pullback. Like, I think he shouldn't be fighting at 135, period. Like, he should have never fought there. Being that you had that size, you had that talent, you had that skill, you quick, and the power that you possess, it's child abuse for him to be even fighting people at 135. And I know it sounds funny because he's 19, but look at what he's been doing to everybody. Like, he should be fighting at 140, period. You know what I'm saying? But it's no denying that the man got absolute skills and going to be a serious problem. Shushu going to be a problem at 126. In my opinion, he a problem now for the people in his division and around his resume, like around his number of fights. He a problem for everybody right now. Like, he's still developing, and I agree with you though. He's still developing, but it's like, why does my phone keep doing this? It's starting to really blow me. But yeah, Mason, he's like a mini Boots to me. You know what I'm saying? And he looked like he's tall as a mug, for real. I would like to see him standing beside the people that's at 140 and just to see how they match up, but size wise. But you can put Mason in the same talks as everybody that's in the top 5 at 135 and 140. And it'll only be people saying, oh, well, he's still green, or he needs to do this, or he needs to do that. Like, bro, for real, skill for skill, like, how much better is Teofimo Lopez than Abdullah Mason? I'm just being, how much better are these guys than Abdullah Mason? You should be fighting at 140. You should be in conversations. You should be pushed along just like Keyshawn is, or probably even harder. And no disrespect to him. I believe the last time I was live, or probably the Saturday before that, I played an interview of his stating that he thinks that him and Raymond Moritaya are like the best prospects coming up, but he's in his own class. So the guy asked him about Abdullah Mason, and he didn't want to say he was green, but he was like, he's still fighting 8-rounders, and he got a lot of developing to do. But of course, you know what I'm saying, he's going to be a star and whatnot. But to be honest, man, like, it's people that would say Mason would beat Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, I really think Mason is, and that's no disrespect to, I'm just saying, I think Mason is a better talent than what he's being pushed as. Like, I think he should fight people that's at 140 for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just think he's a very big guy. He's very muscular. You don't want to have him trying to cut down and weight. And like once he step up, he will have to come in at under 135 pounds. They're not going to allow him to keep catch weighting once he get to a certain level. He's going to have to come in at 135. You don't want to have this man cutting muscle and shit like that. He can, bro, he's fine. He can fight at 140, bro. I don't like it when people do this to fighters. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you're in there slaughtering people. You know what I'm saying? Like Keyshawn Davis looked very good. Also, I'm going to move to him. He looked very good on Thursday. Very good. I was, Pedraza looked like he came in there trying to do something, but his age showed very, very quickly. You know what I mean? Pedraza's, he could tell us this is expect the old Pedraza, but I don't think he can ever become what he was, bro. Like, Father Time's got Pedraza. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he should retire, nothing like that, but he's not the same Pedraza as when he fought Loma. And he's not, 7 years is a long time. Especially when you still fighting and stuff like that. And I think he had a little layoff before he fought Keyshawn. Keyshawn went in there and laid the bricks down on his ass, man. Keyshawn beat the shit out of Pedraza. The first round was looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. At the end of the second, I could see Keyshawn was calm. Keyshawn calmed down. I could see this. In the first round, when the fight started, and Pedraza was doing his whole shit, that's kind of what he was trying to do to, it's like a little dance, you know. He was kind of, he was doing his little snapper joint, like doing a little, you doing all that shit that you used to do. Yeah, that shit lasted a round. But when he was doing it, it had Keyshawn moving fast. It had him moving Pedraza's pace. He calmed himself down in like a whole minute. That's it. All it took was like a minute, and I could tell it's like he like took a deep breath. He relaxed his shoulders, and he just stood there for a second. Yeah, chill, calm the fight down, and fight your fight. But in the beginning, like he didn't need. That's what I'm saying. In my opinion, that shows growth. A lot of fighters can't do that. That's like when you have somebody hurt on the ropes. You keep loading up and loading up and loading up and loading up. You gotta have patience. I don't know. He don't really got that yet. Because he'll load up like a motherfucker when he got somebody hurt on the ropes. That takes more patience. But I could see it was things that he knows how to do in the ring that does take years to develop if you don't have it. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of stuff he can do in the ring and adjust, do some adjusting on his own without his corner telling him to, unless he has that good of hearing and his corner was telling him to slow down, and he did on a dot or some shit, which I don't know about. Salute to you, Bruce, Gas, Boxer, Jazz, and more. Salute to you, young man. What's good with you? Yarde just knocked out a guy. They're trying to make Yarde versus Buatsi. I'll watch that. I like Yarde. I like him. I like him a lot. I always have. You know what I'm saying? I just think he needed a new trainer. And I was really taken back when they said that he don't spar. I thought that was the dumbest shit. But whatever. Suit you, Mike. What is good with you? Definitely appreciate you for coming through. Tiger Johnson on the card this Friday too. The card is pretty stacked. Yeah, boy. If he on it and Foster, I like it already. I'm here for that. Absolutely. Mason looked great. Can't wait to see him step up and call. I can't wait either, but he's going to have to come in. They don't allow you to come in and catch weights all the time. Like your first few fights or whatever, I'm telling you, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's in the rules. You can't keep doing that. And I'm just saying, if he's 19 and that big and strong, like, bro, he got muscles in his legs and his thighs, all of that. His muscles, all of it is muscles. He's not short. He's lanky. He's not like, bro, man, if I was him, if I was part of his team, I would whisper in somebody's ear, like, bro, that man is not getting knocked out at 140. He will be okay. He will be okay. Allow him to fill into his shit and stop cutting him to the because I already know, man. Look at his size and when at the fight night, bruh, he was big. That man was big at fight night. I don't even know how much weight he's cutting, but the fact he hasn't even gotten down 135 yet, and he's butt naked every time he steps on the scale, bruh. How much? What is this? Well, his walk around rate is probably serious. I'm just saying, instead of cutting the man down, all I'm telling you, it's muscle. Eventually, you're gonna be cutting in the muscle. You don't want to get a title in one weight, unless that's his whole thing to get a title 135 and jump up. But how long is that going to take? I'm just saying, I just think the man should fight at 140 because he's got the talent and everything to become a champion at that weight class, and the size, the ability, the power. And that's another thing about his power, him being so young. Like, what's it going to look like in a couple of years? What's his power going to look like in a few years? Pedraza is old and he fought, and he hasn't fought at 135. And yeah, that's what I heard that, right, because he was fighting at 140. I think the last time he fought at 135 might have been 4 years ago, or maybe even longer. Like, he made the weight, it seemed like, but a lot of fighters do a lot of things to make weight, and it takes from their ability in the ring. A lot of fighters admitted it, trainers, everybody, they admit it. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot who I heard it from, but it takes a week for you to fully recover after a training camp and cutting weight for you to perform at your best. A whole week. And we know a lot of fighters cut weight the week of the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's craziness, man. So he looked like he was gassed in three rounds, man. Pedraza couldn't do shit. Keyshawn whipping ass from here on out. Yeah, the man looked good. Mentally, in my opinion, like, bro, you can look however you want. But if your mental ain't right, yo, you gonna lapse like shit. And you ain't gonna care. Or you're not gonna notice. Something. You know what I'm saying? Man, the way he talking is the way that I think he should have talked from the beginning. And I'd have never strayed away from my VA brother. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, like, the way he talking now, he called out the person Navarrete, the same person Shakur called out. Bruh, all right. I see you've grown. You've understood. You understand. You see what's good. It only took you one good time for one thing to happen to you in the ring. You only got hit once. Well, no, you didn't get hurt like that. Albright hit you. Some things were said after all of the stuff that he said before that. He came to the conclusion fast and understood, I'm just going to be the fighter and stop talking. I'm going to let the fans be the fans. Bro, that's all you really should have did in the beginning. But he see now that that's the way to fix the issue that he has with the fans. And it seemed like it's working. And I like the way that he's been talking. I can always respect the fighter that don't mind skipping the process and going right for the work if they mean it. You know what I mean? He doesn't really seem to be the guy that is talking trash and really don't want to fight people. Like, if he said that Kid Austin fight should happen this year, I'm going to hold him to that. I'm going to hold both of them to that. Because Kid Austin been saying, and his father, that they've been saying they want that fight for over a year now, 2 years now. And there's no reason for them to say no to it. And Keyshawn recently came out and expressed that fight should happen this year. Like, it ain't no, I'm 9-0, 6-0, 7. He ain't saying talking like that. It's done and over with. That man fought 11 times. You know what I'm saying? If he think, he want to he betting all the stock on him and say they want to fight T.O. and move up to 140 and fight T.O. Shit. Shakur's last fight, they said something about Ryan at 140. He said, I'm 140 pounds now. I'm not fighting at 140. So you showing me something different. You're showing me what I wanted to see. I fucks with Keyshawn. I fucks with him. That's what I wanted to see. Be your own man, so fuck what he doing. He don't need your help. He good. Trust me. Shakur's good, bro. Certain things that he was saying that it was rubbing me the wrong way. But he don't talk like that no more. You know what I'm saying? And I rock with it. Salute to you, Queen. What's good with you, Miss Joette? What's good with ya? I don't know that Mason can do with. I don't know what Mason can do with T.O., but I do know what Key did to him. What did he do to him? What did Key do to T.O. now? Salute to you, Kamara, the stepping razor. What is good with you, sir? What's popping with you? Hold on. Pedraza had one game plan and made no adjustments. No, he didn't adjust. He didn't adjust, and all he did was hold the high guard, bro. These youngins would tattoo your ass up just standing here like this, bro. These dudes is young, bro. All they did, they're gonna treat you like a punching bag, and that's exactly what he did. They said Yardy has a new strength and conditioning coach. Hopefully, that fixes his gas tank lines in the camp. Hopefully, that's what's up. Salute to you, GD. What is good with you? Hopefully, that fix everything that's going on with his ass. No bull. Salute to you, Brian King B. Fulton. What is popping with you? What is good with you, fam? Kid Austin, they clout babies like Tank say. Yo, Kid Austin looked like a machine. I can't even front. His last fight, he went in there looking like a straight machine. So I can't really say that. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, Ricky Williams. What's popping with you?
This is for the cool.
What is good with you? My family. That's my family member right there. Ricky Williams, TWT, is in the building. He say, fight gets made, and there is a spontaneous pushing match, right, between Devin and Ryan. Yeah, right. I believe it. Yo, when I seen that damn shoving stuff, Mr. Shoving stuff, that shit. First thing, let me say this. When two fighters already signed to fight, I've been saying this for years. Thank you for coming in with that, Ricky. Definitely appreciate your super chat, King. Listen, I've been saying this for a long time, man. I never like trash talk unless the fight get made. When the fight get made, you talk all you want. But now that we're in that stage and these two fighters see each other and meet in the hall, nobody should be talking but them. I'm sorry, bro. Everybody shut the fuck up. Shut up. I can't hear who's important in the room. God is static in the back. I got cartoon lips. Shut up. Everybody shut up. There's two men talking. Ryan and Devin, go ahead and say what you got to say. Shut up. Everybody shut up. Why is everybody side talking? I didn't like that, bro. I don't like when nobody do that. I don't like when nobody do it. Even when Blair, I spoke when Blair went over there and that whole circle of Boots fans and Boots trainer, Boots team, and just went over there and asked for a fight. Why is everybody else talking, bro? Why is everybody talking? Can I get the two fighters to say some shit? Y'all are you over talking the mics. Shut up. It's not about y'all. That's the first thing I didn't like. Why y'all talking so much? Yo, let Ryan, nervous energy in the voice sounding ass, talk. Let Devin corny ass say what he got to say. Why y'all over this bitch talking the whole goddamn time, acting like y'all want to fight and shit? When Bill just started pushing the security guard trying to get to Ryan, I was like, yeah, all right. The cover's blown. Your cover is blown, bro. That shit fake. It looked phony as shit. Why are you? Come on. And then later on, you got Devin Haney trying to fight the security guard. If that was the case, then how come he didn't do the pushing? Why was it Bill? Come on. Come on. Really? Devin could have been the one trying to push the security guard to get to Ryan. That make more sense to me. Why is everybody else talking? He was chill as shit. And then Bill just started pushing him. And he went over there. As soon as he started pushing him, Ryan was like, got him. Ryan was like, got him. I seen that shit from 4 different angles. Ryan choke pushed Devin. Bro, Ryan choke pushed him, bro. And immediately his security guard picked him up like a baby, balled him up like a little package, and moved him to the left. He was gone immediately. Devin couldn't do shit about that. That nigga was, he grabbed him and turned him immediately. He was gone. He wasn't in the picture to hit. He was nowhere to be found after that shit. That shit was hilarious. You understand what I'm saying? Bomac wanted Key to grab a belt at 130. He didn't want to fight at 130. Nobody down. Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm sorry. It was certain I made a video about it. I forgot. He said certain things that made me think that, man, he'll do anything for Shakur. He'll give up a title fight for that man, and I ain't respect it. But he ain't talking like that no more. You called out the same opponent that he called out. That's energy that I like. Bruh, he don't need your help. He's doing fine in this sport. Make your own footprint. Devin versus Ryan was set up beef. WWE style. Cody Rhodes is about to come out and finish his story. Damn, yo. Bruh. The shit's different. Haney versus Garcia is crazy. Damn, Devin, you taking a backseat to Ryan. Salute to you, Kyle Will. What is good with you? Salute YK Mac. What's popping with you? Ryan got hella confidence after being in the ring with Tank. He ain't worried about nothing. The man, honestly, yo, I don't care what nobody say. You understand me? I don't care what nobody say after they got prayed. You hear me? He went and got $30 million off that Tank fight, and then keeps saying how money don't matter. I bet it fucking doesn't. It mattered before, dude. It mattered before. But I always told y'all, yeah, that's a fact. He got confidence. But I've always said Ryan think Tank was the lesser of the evils. You understand what I'm saying? Out of Shakur Stevenson, out of Devin Haney and Tank, Ryan Garcia believed Gervonta Davis was the one that he can beat the easiest. I know that might sound funny, but believe me, I'm right. I'm right. I made videos, lives for a long time. I'm right. Ryan Garcia puts so much stock into size. It's not funny. A lot of people Shakur puts a lot of stock in size. That's why I always talk about how tall and how small somebody is. Always. Like it fucking matters that much. Because it does when you're great at creating distance and keeping it. Height and reach doesn't matter a lot. But a lot of fighters think like that. Especially ones with the height and reach advantage over the fighters that's around them in their weight class. And Ryan Garcia is one of them people. Ryan Garcia is the person that was talking like he'll beat Manny Pacquiao. I'm telling you, it was because he was short. Every time people talk about Tank, they have to talk about them being short. Only certain guys talk about him being short. Only certain ones. Other fighters know it doesn't matter. But only certain people talk about his height and shit. Ryan Garcia is one of them people. You know what I'm saying? So Ryan Garcia thought Tank was easy pickings. He really believed that he can knock out Tank with that left hook. He believed that shit for years. He said it. He orchestrated it. He really believed that shit. That's why he went in there and went balls to the wall in the second round, throwing that left hook repeatedly. He had to make sure that he was going to speak it, believe it, receive it. He had to make sure that he was going to hit him with that. And yeah, you hit him with him and nothing happened. You hit him with it and nothing happened. He thought that Tank wasn't going to touch him and he was going to hit him with that hook and that's it. He never fought Tank. He never met Tank. He never spoke to Tank. He never seen Tank on the same stage. Like he seen Tank on stage and he was in the audience. He can't really gauge the height difference. You understand? He don't know none of this shit. When he was called him a bully and all that shit, he never fought Tank, never met him, never spoke to him. But the entire time, he already fought Devin 3 times. He already sparred Shakur Stevenson. It already happened. He know how they fight. He know they boxers, and it's going to be hard for him to get inside. He's going to have to think and be technical. You're going to have to get past the jab. Or you can fight Tank, the one that load up and throw one punch at a time, and people thought that he couldn't box at the time and really don't have no IQ and he's just a puncher and he's short. with a 67-inch arm inch reach. Yes. He thought he was fighting the lesser of the three evils. After getting what he's getting, it's like, bro, you already got the money. It's like, what can you lose now? You might as well fight all the biggest names that you can fight now that you hot. Why you still hot? Yeah, you lost the Tank, but you hot. People that lose the Tank be hot. You got some sizzle right now. You might as well get some good names out. Bill always still his son shine, always, bro. And just to make sure Ryan still as bad as he went, Tank got him correct. Oh my God. Ryan Garcia is a fraud. Okay. He is. He's a fraud. I'm not saying he's not talented. You know what I'm saying? What I mean as a fraud is he is an actor. It's a lot of stuff that he says out his mouth that's just simply not true. And he says it to get his way, to get a fight. Like he admitted that in so many words that this is how you get a fight. This is how you sell a fight, bro. It's all bullshit. You know what I mean? He's a fucking bullshit artist. Why didn't Bill have the same energy against B-Hop? Yo, they had that energy to the security guard because he's a security guard. When the security guard showed that he don't care about this job and I'll knock one of you out, when he grabbed his pants and pulled it up, because Devin took his energy off the fighter and directed it strictly to the security guard. He was looking at the security guard face all hard while the security guard was looking around being a security guard. He was staring in the security guard face. He was like this, trying to get his circumference. All he was doing was going like this. Devin went up to him and pushed his hand violently down, which gave him some attention. So he looked at Devin, and Devin was all in his face, just shouting, really wasn't calling no names, but he was just shouting and stuff. Once he grabbed his pants and went like this and looked at Devin, the men behind Devin seen that he was serious, and one of them said, "Oh, you want to fight?" And then all of them got in front of Devin, and then Devin started calling him a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then when Bill got over there, Bill wasn't saying a word. His hands was in his pocket. He was just looking at the security guard. When they finally some security for the building came in between the security guard and a bunch of men. Finally got the security guard to walk away. Like, bro, it's not where you're not. Don't hit nobody or whatever. Security guard turned to walk away, and that's when all the John started. At like, bro, that's some Bill was like, get down. What you get mad at? Like, come on. In my opinion, though, security guard was fit, wasn't fat, tallest in the room, biggest in the room. If he did swipe, I believe 3 people would have got knocked out. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. From my opinion, with outside look, he could have probably beat up everybody that was over there. Security guard probably would have whipped everybody that was over there WWE style. No bullshit, for real. That dude was big. Salute to you, Jim. What is popping with you? Devin the Flair Haney, right? Woo! No bullshit. Salute to you, all the rage George Page. What is good with you? Hey. What's crazy is Devin is the only one I can see him beating. You talking about Ryan? Ryan got a puncher's chance. Just like he did in the Duarte fight, even though Devin ain't Duarte. I think Devin's going to beat Ryan. For real, for real. We'll see, though. Closer to get to the fight, we'll see. They have the height and reach advantage over him. They won't fight him at 135, though. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, bro, that's obvious as shit to me of what's going on. Everybody got the height and reach advantage over Tank, but they don't want to fight him in his weight class. And that's what Rolly said. Rolly said ain't nobody's going to beat him at 135. Why say nobody's going to beat him at 135? Why you got to pull somebody out of their real weight class Like, seriously, you got to pull somebody out of their real weight class to have a chance, but don't want to give them no respect as a fighter. You just give them respect as pulling numbers, as being a star, but you don't want to give them respect as being a fighter. Shit crazy. These fighters be petty as shit though, for real. Let's see if Ryan's pullout game is still legendary. Fuck around. Yo, why people keep saying that he gonna pull out this fight? I don't see it. Salute to you, Queen. What's good with you, Kyle Alexandria? I don't see it though. Yo, what's good with you, Queen? She say Ryan better keep Floyd's name out his mouth. You started to talk too much, yo. Ryan, yo. It seemed like Ryan never been in a situation where he ever said anything wrong and his peers like jumped in on him. Like, you ever said something that was stupid and everybody around you had something to say to you about it. It don't matter how old you was, don't matter if you was around family, a team, a sport, school. It's like it's never happened to him. Like, nobody ever told him that he'd be talking some shit. It's like nobody ever let Ryan know that sometimes, Ryan, you should not talk at all. Like, you don't. Some people just got all yes men around him, and Ryan just seemed like that type of person, yo. And he admitted it when he was talking about the fight. He said, "Yo, they were saying that you got it, and he was like, "No, obviously I don't got it." Like, bro, he expressed that he has yes men in his corner. That's why I'm glad he left. Like, now he with Derrick James. Derrick James ain't a yes man. He gonna tell you that you talking stupid. He said, we got in that corner. He said, yo, what was that? Don't do that shit again. That's what Ryan said. Derrick James said when it came to that damn shoulder roll he was doing in the ring. Salute to you, though, Queen. Ryan can't go in there trying to box Devin. He, right, got to rough that little chin up. Right, that's a fact. That's a fact. It was so scripted. Yes, it was. That's what I think. I think it was scripted. Talk about it. Yo, Devin can be timed. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, Devin definitely can be timed, yo. He definitely got to punch his chance. I'm telling you, yo. And that punch is lightning fast. What I can say though is Ryan Garcia overthrow that punch just like he did with Tank is not going to succeed. If you keep throwing it over and over the same round, that's going to be time. But I remember seeing one of them fights in the amateurs. He kept throwing that left, and all Devin kept doing is ducking under it. The difference is now that he's a pro, he's been fighting a few years, had a few different trainers, and he's with Derrick James. He can set that motherfucker up. I didn't see him do that versus Duarte. I didn't see him throw that left hook extremely every round all the time, like the way he did it with Tank. And that's what he's going to need to disguise that left hook. Like we always said, we want Wilder to disguise his right hand. If he disguised that left hook and get Devin worried about his straight right, because his straight right is all right. He just don't throw it enough. You get Devin worried about that and hide that left hook, like, you know what I'm saying? If you, matter of fact, throw that Luke Campbell hook down to the body on Devin. Keep doing that shit. You can, duck down like you can fake a low body punch and come up top with that left hook like Tank did to Barrios with his right hook. As long as he disguises it, it can work. You know what I'm saying? He got to punch his chance. I'm not going to say that, he don't got no chance to win. But Ryan Garcia don't have the best feet. In my opinion, Devin going to have to prove to me that he really has that quick step that he did at the smaller weight class. I understand he's hydrated, but he's still heavier. And if he's coming in fight night at 160 anything, he's heavier than he was at any fight when he was fighting at 135. So, I mean, you can have good footwork and not use it because you don't have to, or you can have good footwork and not use it because you don't want to get gassed. It's all different. It all depends. Like, he fought Regis. He only fought one fight. We're going to have to see. Ryan ain't touching Shakur, but Devin can get caught. Yeah, Devin can get caught. Shakur can get caught too if he's standing there, but I doubt that's going to happen. Like, I doubt him and Shakur ever fight, to be for real. Ryan be snitching like a motherfucker. Yo, speaking of snitching, did y'all see all the snitching T.O. was doing? I'm going to come back to the topic we talking about, but did y'all see all the snitching T.O. was doing for Rolly, talking about he got a bad back? I got that recording too. I said, yo, damn, yo. He said, snitching ass motherfucker. You see the random The random passerby asks, "Is that Tank?" Tank is the face. No, I just I didn't see it. No. Although I can't stand Ryan antics, I will say that Derek will have him ready for Dev. My concern is, will Ryan listen? Hey, I don't know, man. I have the same concern. I have the same concern. Teal needs his ass beat. Yeah. I think a lot of fighters need their ass beat outside of boxing and it recorded and put on social media just to let them know, like, I got the rest of this ass whooping. I just put out a clip of it just to let you know I got the whole ass whooping on tape. Act like you got some goddamn sense. For real, for real. But back to that Mr. Shoving stuff in the damn hallway, man. It's like somebody set him up. Somebody went over to Ryan Garcia and was like, can we get a picture with you? Can we get a picture with all of you over here? And they walked over there, and that's where Devin and Bill whole team was standing. As soon as they walked over there, salute to you, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. What is good with you? I just don't see Haney as a talent like Shakur, Tank, Mason, Keyshawn, but maybe I'm biased. Maybe you're right. You know, it all depends on how you look at it. For real, for real. No, I think all the four names that you named are different types of talent as well. You know, I think Devin Haney does have his own. Devin Haney does have his own talent. If not, then you know he wouldn't be this far in his career. He got some type of talent. He got something. But but no, they set Ryan up. Because as soon as they said, can you take a picture with all of you over here? And they walked over that motherfucker. That's where Devin and his whole crew was just standing there waiting to talk some shit. As soon as they seen Ryan, I think Devin started saying, stop acting. Stop it. To be for real, like I said it again. Ryan's voice sounded like he had a lot of nervous energy in there. Got a lot of nervous energy in your voice, sir. But it was hilarious. But also, I think it was straight up scripted. I think it was straight up scripted. I think Devin should have stayed in the amateurs longer. He undercooked. Bro said he's undercooked. He's not baked out to perfection. That's funny as shit, man. That's funny as shit. Salute to you, 704 Joe. What is popping with you? Yeah. Yeah, you heard Keyshawn name. Yeah, he said he said Haney ain't talented like Keyshawn is. That's what he said. Salute to you, Tay. What is good with you? Tay be the real queen of MMA and combat talk. Salute to you, Tay. TWT is in the building. What is good with you, though, queen? Keyshawn a beast, mommy. I need to see him against some top comp now. I do too. I need to see him against somebody better. I'm down to go to another fight though of his, yo. If they have another thing in Jersey, you know that's with Shakur. When he come out of fucking retirement, I'm gonna start on him later, but we can get in a main or headline another card, go to another fight. I'm trying to see another fight. You understand? I like the fact that he called out T.O. man, stop all this. Like y'all are fight like me as a regular citizen. I'm not even a professional fighter. If we gonna come to blows, I'd rather do that than talk. I don't want to say nothing. Let's just not talk. Let's not and say we did and just fight. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even a fighter. Them being fighters, like what is this? The whole back and forth. You know, that's what I'm saying. It's if the fight is signed. You can talk as much trash as you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, T.O. got a lot to say. If that's the case, bro, we could just fight. And I like his approach. Like Keyshawn just want to fight. It's like, fuck it. Damn, yo. Suit too shook. Smash the like button. Salute to you. Facts. Smash the like button. Devin ran to Mexico. Man, I don't know. I don't know what he did, man. I know he started his career in Mexico, and it's different when you started in Mexico. You know, Moses was saying he could have started it here. And to be honest, I never really thought about it like that, because once I got on that road of thinking, Devin Haney fans lied to me. So they say, well, he didn't do it because of his age. And that's really not true at all. You know what I'm saying? The age ain't stopping you from doing it a different way than what you did it. You know what I mean? But he's saying that he could have did it. He could have came over here and did it the regular way, fought some good names, and then came up that way. But I guess Moses was saying it like that was a harder way of doing it. And if you are going to Mexico to have fights, being that we see and know Devin Haney has been trained up under the Mayweather gym since he was like 6, you don't have no business fighting in Mexico. Because one thing that I know for sure, I'm not positive on this happening, but what I do know is that if you know Floyd Mayweather, Roger Mayweather, Mayweather Sr., you know Zab Judah, all them other people, and your pops know them, then y'all know how to get into real fights as a professional. You know how to fight better competition. You know who to call, what names to go to. You chose to go to Mexico. So I understand what people are saying when they say stuff like that. You know what I mean? It was a choice. They didn't have to go. I was being told that they had to go because of the age and he wanted to start. Nah, bro. Being that you are who you are, you see Canelo you see people been starting at a young age. Yeah, we've seen this shit. And if we talking about 1 year, it was more than 1 year worth of fights in Mexico. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it was maybe it is a higher risk of fighting talent, fighting 15. Your 15 first fights being in Mexico and 15 first fights being here in the States. It's a difference in talent. I know that much. Salute to you, Rosia. What is good with you? Rhyme by stoppage. Bruh, we gonna see. Salute to you, Rampage. Been a little minute. I hope all is well with you. Kamel Moulton, not right. That's what I'm trying to say. Not in Mexico. Boots didn't go to Mexico. Like, and they young fighters. I mean, I think he started when he was 15 or 16 years old. Bro, you could have started when you were 16 and just, it's a lot. It's a lot of fighters that started at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Not, it's not. I don't believe it's just him and his situation, so he had to do it like that. Salute to you, Aunt McQueen. What is good with you, sir? What's popping with you, Thomas Hill? Just Boxing Talk is in the house. What is good with you? What's up with you? Devin was whooping on Primos and Tito's. My favorite Devin fight was in Mexico. Oh, shit, man. Yo, I don't even know if I have one, but a favorite, but I'm just saying, like, I understand what a lot of people are saying when it comes to the things people say about Devin. Not the negative shit, but as far as his career and how it got to where it's at right now. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say timing has a lot to do with a lot of things, because you can put a lot of fighters in Devin's shoes and they will come out victorious in all the fights he did, and then they would have been named undisputed. And you could do that with a lot of fighters. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? But that's when timing, politics, who you know, networking, all of that shit comes into play. Because to be honest, Lomachenko was running from Devin and didn't want that fight. If he would have beat Tio, he would have never fought. Like, that's why Tio was happy. I mean, the Haneys and them was happy because when Tio beat Lomachenko, that gave Devin Haney and them a way in to fight Lomachenko. If Lomachenko would have never lost, Devin would have never got undisputed. You understand? Like, it's just the way things happen. That's why it happened the way it is. A lot of people put their stock into, oh, well, he was undisputed, so he had to be the best out of everybody. Nah, that's not really the case. He's the only person that had the opportunity, because when politics plans fell through, he was there to pick up the pieces and nobody else was. And it's not, and the reason nobody else was is because of politics. Like, he was really just the person there in the right time in the right place, period and point blank. His skill and talent is the reason why he won those fights. And that's why he has the accolades that he had. But To be honest, there's a lot of fighters that could have beat because Lomachenko don't have nothing to do with it. He was already undisputed. It's a lot of fighters that would beat Kambosos. A lot of fighters. So that's neither here nor there, is it? Is it? Damn, where am I? On the grill. Hold on. The latest fighter start is 10 or 12. The earliest is 6 or 7. I'm talking about pro, though. I think that was like the issue. He had to go to Mexico because he wanted to turn pro because of his age. He was too young. That's what all Devin fans were saying in the beginning. If anybody asked that, because I was one of the people that asked, and that's what they said. Somebody that I respected told me that. So I didn't look into it. You know what I'm saying? That happens a lot in boxing. Roger, that's funny. He knew damn well, right? Hold on. How now Haney did 135K buys 2 months later. What? Who said that shit? Who said 135K, bro? That's serious. I know after fighting Dev, he kicking himself. He would have beat Dev ass 3 years earlier. I mean, being that they loved Lomachenko from the bottom of their heart the way he did, he should have got the surgery before he fought Teofimo. These fighters need to stop and think sometimes. Lomachenko should have got the surgery instead of complaining the reason why he didn't throw a punch for 6 rounds on not having the surgery. Whatever his reason was on not throwing punch for 6 rounds, bro, you should have fixed it before. And how is it that you don't throw a punch for 6 rounds and then start throwing punches? Like your shoulder's still injured, bro. I don't know what it is with Lomachenko, bro. But I am the one of the people that made videos a while before they fought. I've been said everybody beat Lomachenko. Everybody. Tank, Devin, Tio. I said all 3 of them beat Lomachenko. Shakur sparred him a bunch of times. He beat him too. Everybody. I said everybody beat him. So, I mean, it really wasn't a big surprise for me. If all possible, can moderate, please, and thank you. Could moderate. What? She's not moderated. Sue to you, Kizzy. All the women supposed to be moderated on my channel. I'll be running my mouth, but all the women supposed to be moderated unless, you know. Devin might box circles around Ryan because Ryan has issues with athletic fighters. Yeah, Ryan don't have feet like that. That's what they were reporting to the payroll. What kind of fish you have in an aquarium? Oh, my brother got a bunch of fish and he had to downsize. He gave me a 25-gallon tank, and they called cichlids or something. He said if I put a fish in there the same size or smaller, they're gonna eat it. That's what that's what he said. I don't know. I don't know about everything else. Yeah, I don't know about it. I don't know. I don't really know that much about small fishes, but my daughter likes the fish tanks when she went over there, so he thought of me when he was getting rid of some of them, and he gave me one. Devin ain't beat him. I ain't gonna lie. Devin didn't beat Lomachenko. Yeah, I felt the same way. I don't. We will see Loma versus Tank. Loma already know what time it is. Loma don't want Tank. Loma was talking shit, basically, because he never talked shit again when Tank was ready to fight him. He just left that shit straight up alone. But he got that check hook like that. Yeah, he got a nice check hook. Yeah, man. And why it's spelled stupid. It's spelled C-I-D. No, it's spelled C-I-T-I-D. CHLID. I was like, what the fuck? Because I looked it up. I looked them up, but I got like 13 of them joints. Got a baker's dozen over there in the tank. What I like about Ryan is he doesn't accept clinches. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I don't think I've seen that many clinches from Ryan. Aggressive as hell. Yeah, that's what he said about the fish. Loma would definitely get KO'd by Tank. Man, I think he know it. I think he know it for sure. He know it for sure. But okay, T.O.'s performance, bro. Why T.O., bro? I have to say this. T.O., how did T.O. didn't know how to cut off the ring? Now, I heard people say this about Edward De Los Santos. We all know, and if you could compare Shakur Stevenson's footwork to Ortiz got good footwork, but so does Shakur, bro. The reflexes on both fighters. And then you talking about Edward De Los Santos compared to T.O. If people was confused on why Edward De Los Santos didn't cut off the ring, how can you not be confused on why T.O. didn't cut the ring off? How? How did T.O. not cut the ring off? Why did you just say he just like was fighting so big-headed? Like he was just like he just knew anytime when I hit him, I'm gonna load up, I'm gonna hit him, and I'm gonna end Ortiz, and that's gonna be it. You just walking around, strolling around, walking around corner to corner. And then when Ortiz got to him, when he got to Ortiz, Ortiz stood there and threw some punches for a second and then got up out the way. That's boxing. Why he couldn't cut the ring off, though? People was mad that Edward De Los Santos, somebody we don't really have a name. Edward De Los Santos don't really have a name. Rayo, the guy he knocked out, is somebody coming up, is trying to make a name. He really don't have no name either. He knocked that guy out and got a Shakur fight. He fought Adorno. Adorno was just talking about how powerful he was. He didn't do shit. Adorno didn't do shit. Then he got a Shakur fight. We didn't even really know who Edward De Los Santos was, but a lot of people was just tripping on the fact that he wasn't smart enough to cut off the ring. Man, T.O. didn't cut the ring off, is what I'm saying. T.O. didn't cut the ring off. Like, seriously. No disrespect. And it's like Ortiz brung T.O.'s property values down. He brung his stock down. He was high and mighty. Oh, I just got off of this win versus Josh Taylor. And so many people want to ask me questions. Yo, guess what? I'm retiring. Screw y'all. I'm really a kid at heart. You know, y'all not giving me enough money. In a few months, you see him pulling trash, talking about trash truck makes more money. Then you see him making videos talking about, I'm a boxer. Why wouldn't I walk everywhere with my shirt off? You're not. You're retired. Stop. Clout demon. Stop it. T.O.'s a clout demon, yo. Straight up. Says anything out his mouth. Anything. Man said top rank and keep all the black fighters. Turn around and say he a black fighter, black from the waist down. And turn and say he represents all cultures. And then turned around and say he don't like everybody's religion. Don't respect everybody's religion. Then turned around and said, talking about Puerto Ricans, the man, like I said, is like the movie Whatever Happens to Wednesday. Whatever Happened to Wednesday. It's like 5 different TOs come out and have interviews, one by one. There are 5, all of them look exactly alike. They come out and they speak their mind. The next day, a different TO comes out and speaks their mind. That's why it's so flighty. The man's everywhere. Everywhere. He's a cultural vulture Straight up clout demon. T.O. is mentally frazzled. But you can't tell me he ain't stupid. He know what he doing, but he dumb at the same time. The man got mental problems. It's no illness, it's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? He think this is the way to get to do things. He don't know what to say. He don't want to pay for a publicist. He talking and told his father to stop acting like a bitch on camera right in the middle of the interview and shit. Every time he about to say something racist or something to bring his stock down, his father be like, come on, oh, no. You can hear his father in the background, oh, no, come on, huh. Every time he try to save his son's lips. Every single time. If I had that freaking recording. I think I do. Have that recording of him, let me see. I think I liked it. Did I like it? After the fight, post-fight, bro. Post-fight T.O. though, bro. Hold up, bro. We got to talk about post-fight T.O. Ortiz made T.O. look like a straight dud, right? Sipping his own Kool-Aid and thought that ish was the bomb. Man, I hope Bob Arum gives Tank to T.O. I really hope that shit too. And I seen what you talking about, Queen, and he said, yo, he don't care if it's at 180 pounds, he want T.O. No bullshit. No disrespect, indeed. Right. Or factuals. He's using his jab. That's why he lost. Right. He wasn't using it? Oh, okay. Probably so. I mean, T.O. wasn't using this shit either. T.O. wasn't using shit. T.O. was throwing like one punch at a time. Sometime for the most part. Too damn big for the ring and be running like that. Yeah. But we're going to talk about that word running in a second. Because, I got to talk about T.O. T.O.'s mouth, bro. But I agree, Roger, you good. Southpaw, you forgot how to... Right. Why is he crying after when T.O. was named the winner? The tears look fake. I don't see no tears. His face is messed up. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Emotional reaction. Hold up, man. Hey, people, humans, listen up.
Yo, when you call somebody a human, you talking like you an altered god or something, bro. You ain't Thanos, bro. You ain't do shit. You look boring as shit in this fight, dog. You didn't do shit. Then cut off the ring. You look green. You look like you didn't want to do shit.
Man, listen up. Yeah. Y'all can boo all you want. Suck a dick, no homo. No.
Years father, no. Yeah, bro, nah. He said that.
Listen up. Yeah. Y'all can boo all you want. Suck a dick, no homo. No. Listen, I know. Relax. Let me go back on this, okay?
Yo, how did Ortiz get cut? Was it a punch or was it a headbutt? Man, I was so bored. I was asleep. I fell asleep in that fight. Sleep. Yes, Cloud Demon. No bull. T.O. can only beat what fighters? What?
We cannot for 1 second. Let me speak. We cannot for 1 second claim these people, these fighters that don't want to come and fight. You go to blood, sweat, and tears. The 3 code of conduct, Sugar Ray Robinson Award. If you ain't ready for this life, get out of my sport. I am a champion. I bleed for this. I sweat for this, and I cry for this every time. Jesus is real.
Yo, why did he end it with the Jesus is real? Oh my God, yo. Didn't he sound like he had a piece of paper He was outside reading the script, he was reading it, giving his little monologue. He was giving his speech, and the wind came and gusted. And with Jesus is real. Like, so all you had to say, because the words weren't in front of you no more. It just shout out to you. That is funny to me. The way
may God give it, God take it. Blessed be the name of the Lord.
Bruh.
This is not the first time that you're faced against a guy who doesn't want to engage. The same thing happened with Sandro Martin. How is it that you weren't able to cut off the ring? What could you have done better tonight to get him to engage? I had to get two guys so they could jump him. Because honestly, I got to fly to get these guys. That's crazy, man. Hey, listen. I tried my best to do what I can for the people. I even tried to box going backwards, and they did not want to commit to show you people. Listen to me.
This guy's crazy.
I only believe in one race, the human race. The human race. From Rosa Parks, she says it best. The only race I believe in is the human race. And that's what everything matters today. I don't believe in all religion. I believe in God.
I thought you said you was representing all cultures. You can't represent all cultures if you don't believe in all religions. That's what I was saying when he said it. Like, bro, nobody ever said that in time. Nobody's ever said I represent all cultures. Nobody ever. I don't care how godly, how nice of a person you was. I don't care. Nobody's ever said that. You don't even know what you're saying. You don't know what you're saying. What the fuck do you know about everybody's culture? T.O. be wilding, bro.
The only race I believe in is the human race. And that's what everything matters today. I don't believe in all religion. I believe in God, the one and almighty. Please let us come together as a unit. In 2600 BC, when they made the pyramids.
He said, wait a minute. Yo, wait a second. T.O. was giving the camera all eyesight. The guy right here with the mic, T.O. looking at him, talking and da-da-da-da-da. As soon as he said BC, the guy said, well, wait a minute. He grabbed the mic and was like, wait a minute. Yo, bro, get this jabroni off the camera. Get him out of here. Look at the guy smiling. Look at it. He grabbed the mic. He grabbed the mic. He was the guy grabbed, yo. T.O. grabbed the mic, dude smiling and shit like, damn, yo, yes. T.O., you're off your rocker right now.
United we stand, divided we fall. All right, this was a race, but he was running a race and you were chasing after
Crazy.
him. You only threw 12 jabs yourself, T.O. Could that have helped? What could you have done different?
Got a gift.
It's a repeat. It's not a repeat because I still got it.
I still got it.
Don't tell me this is Sandro Martin.
Act like a Marvel hero. No bullshit.
Let's work, coach. Listen to me. I do this. Anybody want to step in the ring? Let's get it on. I am champion. I am king. And the king.
Now you're going too far, Ricky. I wasn't going to say it. That's what I said. What's the Jamboree asked me. He asked me on he was like, yo, who you think won that fight? And I answered it with a question. I said, man, how can Shakur win, but Ortiz lose the fight? That doesn't make any sense to me. Period and point blank. How this shit, if anybody want, I'm going to say it's the same thing that I typed to him in my chat. In my comment section. When he asked me that question, I said, I only have one question. How did Shakur win, but Ortiz lose? If you can answer me that, then both of us will understand what's going on and what happened in that fight. But I'm not going to understand because, in my opinion, Shakur Stevenson didn't throw no punches. When what's his name? When Edwin got to him, he didn't throw shit. He just escaped and tried to get out of the way. That's not even what happened in this fight. Yeah, Ortiz was moving around, but when T.O. got the drop on him, he threw a combination at that ass. He landed some punches and then moved. When T.O. invited him and got on the ropes and was like, come on, let's fight, he took that opportunity and went in and fought him. None of that happened in the Shakur versus Edwin fight, but he still won a championship belt, a world title off that performance. So how did he win and Ortiz lose? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Ricky. I feel you. That's immediately what I thought. I was like, so how in the fuck, what is the judges judging? I heard the judges say that, like, you can look up what judges look for. It's 4 things that they look for. I made a video about it years ago. 4 things that they look for. Nowadays, they say for the most part, they're looking for a punch that actually, I can't remember the words or how they said, but basically a punch that actually shows that it affected you, an effective punch, basically. A punch that's landed and it affected the person that it landed on. That's what they look for. That didn't happen in the Shakur fight. Neither one of them. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this fight, neither one of them looked like they were hurt. So what's the difference? How did Shakur win? I don't know what judges is looking for. I don't understand anymore. Y'all gave him, and I understand it's different judges, but it's supposed to be a criteria that they fall by. Judges ain't the same thing as referees. Yeah, a referee can go in there and by his own admission or how he feels, by his own account, he can think this, that, and the third and be a judge however he wants. Like the guy, I can't remember what the guy's name is, talking about he gave Fury a chance and got like, bro, yeah, other judges don't do that, but he do. Other refs don't do that, but he do. When it comes to judges, it's not like that. All of them got to go by the same criteria. And when they don't, that's when we call it politics and people being robbed and this, that, and the third. But yeah, Ricky. Yeah. I just wasn't going to get to that yet. I'll probably go back to it. But yeah, that's how I feel. Like, how did he win and he lose? If that's how y'all judging it, both of them should be winners. Period. Shit don't make no sense. Tio need to put the mushrooms down. He need to do something for real. Tio slipped the punch and headbutt him. Doing it. I said he do got a big head, but he do got a big head, but he do got a big head though. Antoine needs to get in the mix, fight Sandor or something. I seen, shout out to Mill City. I seen he was doing a video with him, a live with him, an interview with him, but I was busy and I couldn't tune in. But I'm gonna check that out when I get out of here. And I'm gonna check it out. Rosa Parks, yes. Word is Tio wants fighting Honduras next. Yeah, that's what he said, and I'm glad. Shit. But stop acting like you don't claim Honduras if you want to fight there, bro. Stop acting like you don't claim it. You was acting like you was mad that they stopped having you as an American fighter and they had you as a Honduras fighter. Oh, well, they did that for Devin, but he can be the dream, bro. Shut up. You always crying, bro. You are who you are. You claim to be Honduras when you first got here. Stop acting like you don't want to be, you want to be an American boxer now. Like, come on. It is what it is. Chill the fuck out. How is it even possible to rep? You can't. That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody's ever said that in time. Who says I represent? Who? How? How do you even know that? How do you know that? How? Some cultures probably go directly and cross with each other. Like if you in one culture, you can't do what other cultures do. Yeah, like you represent everything, bro. I'm down with everybody, you know what I'm saying? But Puerto Ricans trash. You know what I'm saying? These people are trash. You know, fuck the black fighters. Like, bro, you just sit down, bro. Black men got dick sucking lips. Like, bro, you need to chill your little gay ass out, bro. For real. Chill your little spicy ass out. You're so fucking spicy. It's ridiculous. Minus the talent. No bullshit. Oh, shit. My guy. No bull, yo. He think he be spitting the gospel too. No bullshit. Facts. Shit. This man giving up. Yo, isn't he? That's what I'm saying. And the speech fell out of his hand, Queen. That's when he started talking about Bible verses and shit like. in BC, in 1900 BC, face looking ass. I can answer that. You know, I'm gonna say it. People be yo. You know it's facts. We know it's facts. It is what it is. The Messenger 215, he say Tio is more marketable than Ortiz and Santos. That's facts. That's facts. I mean, he don't mind being the clown. We see that for sure. Shakur outlanded at every round. Yo, I heard dude outlanded Tio. Isn't that what they said? Didn't they say Tio got outlanded in the fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, the performances look eerie similar, like a motherfucker. And T.O. didn't do nothing that visibly hurt Ortiz. Nothing. Ortiz came in with the same style as Sandor and got the same results. Damn, that's tough, yo. I didn't even think about it like that. But that's tough. And people feel that Sandor got robbed. So, damn, round and round we go. Or will we stop? Nobody knows. He outlanded him by 2 punches and threw 60 more. Damn. Well, he was trying to work. I know that much. When you saying like that, he was working.
Champion, I am king, and the king stays king. I'm in it for everybody and anybody. Go ahead, you can run. The people can boo. You know why? Because Satan lost tonight. Now, when you talk about what happened tonight,
did you say Satan lost? Hold up, bro.
Everybody and anybody.
I know.
Go ahead, you can run. The people can boo. You know why? Because Satan lost tonight.
That motherfucker said Satan lost.
When you talk about what happened tonight and the future, you came in here thinking about Bud. And you also saw Keyshawn Davis coming after you. So what's next for you? You know what's next for me? Glory. Glory. That's what's next for me.
Yo, his father said don't before he answered the question. Bro, how rude and disgusting are y'all? How many things do y'all sit and say about fighters like a mother? And your father just sitting there like, I hope he don't say the things we talk about in front of these cameras and microphones. Listen, bro.
You came in here thinking about Bud.
After the question is asked, listen to his father.
So what's next for you? You know what's next for me? Glory.
Glory. Yeah, glory. Yeah, glory. Don't. Yeah,
These
glory.
guys want to fight me. I'll fight Crawford at a catch weight. What's up then? I'm here. I'm ready.
Man, fuck the catch weight.
I'm hungry. I'm young.
Talking all that trash.
And
did he just say prettier? And he knew he shouldn't have said he was prettier. That's why he was like, and
shoot, 2 times.
Shoot, 2 times.
Champion at 25.
As long, yeah, but the thing is that the history books don't say that, bro. Just you say that. You're the only person that say that shit. The history books state that Terrence Crawford is that. You the only person that's saying shit. Bruh, clout demon. 50% of the punches Ortiz landed was the pity parts. That's what I'm, in the clinch. Bruh. Teofimo, being that people call him Gordo and all this shit, you know how to cut off the ring, bro. You know how to do it, so why didn't you do it? Why didn't you cut the ring off? Fighting big-headed, bro. You get, the scrutiny becomes behind that is what it is. If you lose behind it, it is what it is. And he got a lot of that shit. Salute to you, IB, who I be. What is good with y'all? Salute to you. Catch weight of what? Of welterweight. He trying to fight Bud. But the thing is, like, Bud barely want to stay at 147. He talking about everything else that's a big fight. Why would he come down under 147 for you? Like, bro, it sounds stupid. It don't even sound good. But all you doing is calling him out, knowing he ain't going to do nothing. He ain't going to do that. If you're not going to fight him at 147, don't say his name at all. Like, for real. Don't say his name at all, bro. I don't know who Teal think he is. His stock got pushed down some on Thursday. You was coming off that great, terrific win. Everybody's giving a fuck about the stuff that you were saying, but you retired. 9 months. You retired and came out of retirement for Jermaine Ortiz. He came out of retirement for Jermaine Ortiz. That's crazy. You came out of retirement for him, and this is how you fought, real big-headed and shit. Bro, your stock. He popped your balloon. He deflated your shit. Bro. T.O. already couldn't fill an arena. He can't sell out shit. The man can't sell stamps. He can't sell. Like, seriously. Salute to you, Gregory Pratt. What is good with you? Just Boxing Talk is in the house. Ortiz looked 170 in the ring. He did look big. Glad he got robbed down. Making my son work for it. Right? Okay. But no. It's only one. Ali. That's a fact, bro. That is a fact. And I don't even like T.O. Damn. Teal's performance been inconsistent these last few years, but he's still a nice fighter. He's a nice fighter, yeah. He need to shut up though.
Going up to fight you, just like you'd have no problem going up. Is that a possible fight? Come on, we're talking about a lightweight. We're talking about a lightweight over here. He hasn't done anything, just like Vasily Lomachenko told me.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with fighters, and fans allow fighters to say this. If you don't allow T.O. to say it, that's fine. But if you allow any fighter to get away with it, he hasn't did nothing and shit. That's why other fighters think that they can do it. Nobody cares about what a fighter did, bro. Because the fighter you just fought lost his toughest matches. He lost against Lomachenko. He had he got dropped twice against Dorno, and they fucking Adorno, and they called it a draw. Like, bro, what the fuck did Ortiz do for you to come out of retirement to fight him? It's not like this was a scheduled fight and this was routine and this was your mandatory. Bro, you retired because you wasn't getting enough money and came back and fought somebody that lost. He wasn't coming off a loss, but he lost to Lomachenko and you beat Lomachenko. Why'd you fight him? I'm not trying to hear that shit. Why did you fight him? The man act like everybody he fighting on his record has been a stepping stone and somebody he had to fight to get react. No, bro, you ain't had to fight him. You ain't had to fight the guy you just fought. Everybody that you fought, bro, some of them people you did not have to fight. Like, you didn't have to be them, bro. So this whole, what has he done? And, like another fighter did me. I don't care how Lomachenko did you. Maybe Lomachenko hated your haircut and your smile. So he was like, bro, fuck him. Just because of that? Because of how another man treated you? Because of how another fighter treated your ass? Because of what he said? Y'all need to stop that. Around and around we go. Where we stop? Stop doing this shit. It's a cycle of bullshit. And you just stop people need to stop allowing fighters to say another fighter hasn't done nothing when that fighter can probably beat everybody on your resume. Probably. Can have a good fight, like, bro. And if you really think he hasn't did nothing, this man is the one calling you out, having his eyes big and shit, bro. Go fight him and just done it. That's what I've been saying, like, bro. It's so much talking. Y'all are fighters. Why y'all talk so much? Damn, just fight him. Say some gangster shit. But to hit him with the like a person told me, I need to go get the title first. You need to get the title, man. Whatever, bro. And when that shit happens, who knows that either one of y'all will still be fighters? Who knows where y'all would be in your career? This shit is sad. You the one who brought up Keyshawn Davis' name for no fucking reason. So if he want to fight you, being that he's somebody a 135-pounder, they asking you about this motherfucker. He was he was just the main event. They just seen him fight. And it was a better fight than he was the best fight of the night. But you don't want to answer that question because he's somebody that's at 135. Pardon the fuck out of me, but isn't this is like your third fight at 140, motherfucker? Your fourth fight? Bro, you act like you spent your whole career at 140. You just left that weight class a year ago or 2 years ago or whatever, bro. It's not that serious. The man can fight you at that weight because y'all the same fucking size. When y'all was sitting down beside each other, he looked bigger than you. Not trying to hear none of that, y'all. That whole excuse why fighters won't fight each other, bro, shit is sad. It's old and it's tiring. Teal should fight Matias next. He don't have to cut the ring off, and if he win, he won't. We will all forget this shit. Yeah, that's facts, but he know he can't win the fight, man. He is full of shit. Teal full of shit. Going after Josh Taylor and going with the whole he's the best person at the weight class because he beat Regis was all a wise tale. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all bullshit, and it all sounds good. But that motherfucker, Josh Taylor, being that these are fighters with trainers and all that shit, everybody could see Josh Taylor wasn't the fighter that he was. Everybody seen that shit for real. At that time, we thought that he had a good chance because Teal was sounding so deranged mentally. We didn't think that he was ready for the fight because he sounded fucking crazy. But the truth is, Josh Taylor wasn't the guy, bro. He didn't fight none of them people that's at the top of that weight class right now. He fought the people at the top of 140 2 years ago. He didn't fight the motherfuckers that's there right now. He didn't fight Matias. He didn't fight Gary Antoine Russell. He didn't fight the people that's undefeated. He didn't fight none of them. That dude fought a bunch of UK dudes, some dudes from the series and Regis. That's it. And Joshua's named the guy because at the time there was no other guys being pushed. But now we got 4 different champions, bro. You can't possibly think, and that was another topic that I wanted to talk about. You cannot possibly think fighting one guy makes you the guy. I don't know who brought that up. I don't know who started it. Yes, timing is everything. I said that too earlier, fam. Yes, facts. Jermaine won that fight clearly to me. He don't have to like the way he did it. Right. Matias will hurt Teal badly. I would love to see it. They be acting like retirement gonna change that contract. Exactly. Like, oh, well, I'm going to come back for some more money. Do you see how that happened with Teal? You're not Floyd. I don't care. You can get it from Floyd all you want. It worked when Floyd did it. Bruh, you retired and then came back probably making the same amount of damn money, filling out the same 5,000, 9,000 people in the damn motherfucking crowd. The same old shit. And came back to fight the person that lost to Lomachenko, Jermaine Ortiz. That's what you came back for. It's ridiculous. Yeah, salute to you, Felix Nunes. But that's another thing, yo. Who said that you only needed to fight one person to be named the best at the weight class, to be named a pound for pound grade and shit? Who the fuck started that shit? Who appointed that's the best guy at the weight class? If you beat him, then you don't gotta fight nobody. Bro, that is what's going on right now. That's what's been going on for I think pretty much the last 2 years with major weight classes and fighters. 140 is a major weight class because it's a lot of fighters in that weight class. It's fighters, a lot of talent. All of them are young and a lot of them are undefeated or only have one loss. Bruh, that is the weight class right there to be in. If you really want to show people that you're the best, it's a lot of people to run through. It's a lot of zeros to take at 140. But if you go in that bitch, I'm going to fight the best person that's there. T.O., who said that Josh Taylor was the best guy? Who said that was the guy? Just because he had undisputed, bro, that is past tense. That is had. He wasn't undisputed when you fought him. Bro, we was MIA. The man was under a rock. I was like, yo, has anybody seen this nigga? Can I get an APB out on Josh Taylor for 2 years straight? We thought that he was going to move up to 147, but he was scared to take an ass whooping. He knew that he would go up there and have to fight Virgil Ortiz or Boots because you have to wait in line at a title because Earl Spence and Bud was locked up. Bro, he wasn't going to move up straight into that ass whooping. So he just stayed and started drinking and partying for the last 2 years. He admitted to it. And then Tio fought him. Bro, please, bro. He took that run. He took that win and ran with it. Oh, well, I'm retiring. I'm a kid at heart. I don't make enough money. Bro, please, bro. Who told you that was the guy to beat? And then if you beat him, that's it. I don't care if that he was undisputed. That don't mean shit about the guys that's in the weight class right now. He never fought none of them. He only fought Regis and a bunch of people in the Super Series. That's it. Matias was not there. Gary Antoine was not there. It wasn't high in that weight class. They didn't talk. They didn't fight, bro. He was not the guy. He was never the guy, bro. When you got to 140, Josh Taylor was not the guy. No. I don't care if he was, but he was not when you got there. No. You can't beat him, become shit, bro. Not to me. Screw with that. But you mean to tell me if you can go up, same thing, bro. If you could go up and fight one guy and be named the best guy in the weight class, whatever happened to Styles make fights? Whatever happened to that? So Styles don't make fights no more. Styles don't make fights no more. There's no possible way Styles can make fights if all you need to do is get into the weight class and fight one person. You just got there in the division. All you need to do is fight one person. So Styles don't make fights. It's not bro. Which one is true? Both cannot be true, bro. You can't tell me all you need to do is fight one person and be named, and you can be on the pound for pound list in a certain spot because of one fight, and you just got in the weight class. Come on, son. And when it comes to T.O., one of them fights, bro, Sandor Martin dropped you, bro, like twice in that fight. Your fights that you had before you got to before you got to Josh Taylor wasn't even shit. Like, that wasn't even good performances. Saying someone is the best in the weight class because they fought one person. Matter of fact, saying somebody's the best in the weight class is fucking opinionated. Okay? It's a lot of people that said Regis was the best in the weight class. After Josh Taylor lost to T.O., they were saying it was Regis. Bro, no, it was never Regis, in my opinion. It's all opinionated. In my opinion, it's Matias. And other people's opinion is Gary Antoine Russell. It's always going to be opinionated. He looked at it like, oh, well, he had the titles. He had the lineal title. So if I beat him, bruh, but he didn't fight none of the other people that's in the weight class. And some of them are champions. So now what? You can't act like Matias ain't there and he had a title before you. Like, let's just be 100, bro. That shit is opinionated. So because somebody's opinion say that this is the guy, just because you even if you do beat him, destroy him, whatever, bro, that does not make you the dude, bro. That doesn't change shit. And we always gonna want a motherfucker to fight another person. Even after Bud beat Earl, he was acting like we made up and we jumped over to Boots because we want to see Bud lose. That's how he's saying it. Nah, bro, all of us always like Boots. It's not one person that said, "Dang, I don't like Boots as a fighter." No fan, no trainer, no fighter ever said that. Some people are just loyal to their fighters. Some people was loyal to Boots. To Bud. Some people was loyal to Earl. The people that was loyal to Earl wasn't thinking that Boots wasn't thinking that he was a sorry fighter. And yeah, when you beat Earl Spence, guess who we want you to fight next? Guess who? Guess. Just guess. Boots. You know why? Because we're fans. We want the best fights. Just because you beat one guy just because we say we want you to beat one guy, after you beat him, there's always going to be another guy. Until you retire and get the fuck out of here, we're always going to want to see you fight another person. And when we don't want to see you fight another person, that's when the fans stop giving a fuck about you as a fighter. And that's not a good thing. So, for real, people just need to understand, fighters need to understand that they need to do a lot of work in the game, just like back in the day. This is not time to have it easy because it's the 2020 century out this bitch. 20th century. Nah, you still need to put in work. Fighting Regis Prograis is cool. Matias is the guy though. Fighting Josh Taylor is cool, but that doesn't make you the best. Like, that shit needs to stop. Put a fork in it. That shit is done. No bullshit. I can't name one fighter who is considered great off of one fight. One fight. That's what T.O.'s at. Well, I beat the guy. Bruh, T.O. whole thing was beating Lomachenko, and that was the takeover to make him the guy. After he beat him, then he straight up he shed his skin like a snake, and you seen the real skin was glistening. Reptilian like a he was acting like an asshole immediately after he beat Lomachenko. That was 135. He moved up to 140, acting like an ass again because he beat Josh Taylor, bro. Whoever started this shit, it needs to go. Stop it. Nah, I thought Josh Taylor was the best guy, and I thought he was gonna win. I ain't gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. It's all opinionated. It's all opinionated. I wouldn't have thought that, but it's all opinionated. Because I know if Matias and Josh Taylor got in there, it wouldn't be good. Josh Taylor don't have no defense. It wouldn't be good. Appreciate you, Queen. Facts. Styles make fights. No bullshit. Styles can't possibly make fights if all you got to do is fight one guy. Bro. What about it's like 100 fighters in damn near every weight class plus 100 different men that's been fighting for over a decade since they were kids or whatever, bro. 100 different men. All you need to fight is one. All I need is one mic. Spread my news to the world.
I need some paper.
You need some paper?
Yes.
It's not no more in your kit in there? In the painting kit that I bought you for your birthday?
I don't know.
Or the paper I bought you extra. Look through your stuff. And if not, then I'll buy you some paper tomorrow. You want papers with line on it or paper with no lines on it?
Lines.
Lines? All right, okay. All right. Salute to you, Silver. What is good with you? Salute. Who should Teal fight next? Teal should fight. Honestly, being that Teal talks the way he does, he should be looking to fight champions. And I don't care what nobody say, he needs to fight a champion. Seeing that Rolly and Pitbull didn't have their fight yet. Whoever's ready, everybody's about to fight. Everybody has a fight as far as the champions. He should be calling out the winner of any of them fights. Call out the winner of Ryan Haney. Call out the winner of Matias and whoever that guy is that he's fighting. Call out the winner of Pitbull versus Rolly. That's what I think he should do. Until then, I think he should find a name that's undefeated and fight him. There's a lot of names at 140 that's undefeated. There's names under the WBO that's undefeated. He needs to find one and fight him. That's what I think. You think Matias will have trouble with Ortiz on that night? No, because when Teal got to Ortiz, he fought him. Yeah, he left, but he still fought him. It was Teal's fault from throwing one punch at a time every time you got to him, or just trying to throw power punches and that's it. Like that was all Teal's fault. And in my opinion, if a fighter can hit you, you should be able to hit him. He's standing in the distance where both of you should be able to hit each other. You need to lunge or whatever, reach forward, overcommit, whatever. He must be overcommitting if he's hitting you because their arm reach was the same. I think so. But when it comes to Matias, got an arm reach on him. Like he's not I don't see Ortiz hitting him and he's not close enough to get hit. You understand what I'm saying? So no, I wouldn't think that we had trouble. Salute to you, Andre Noble. What is good with you? Salute to you. I want to see EJ versus Bud versus Boots. I want to see EJ and Bud versus. But yeah, I want to see both of them too. I want Canelo. Right. Salute to you, frequent flyer. What is good with you? Salute to you, yo. What's popping? If you're in the weight class, it's next man up or get the hell out the boxing. Yo, when it comes to Rolly and Pitbull, I think Pitbull gonna hurt Rolly ass. No bullshit. Teal would rather clout chase and call out guys from different weight classes. That's a fact. Wonder was next for Teal because I highly doubt Bud entertaining that. Nah, I don't think Bud should entertain him. Yo, he the type that will pull out of the fight and just ride the clout wave that he was good enough for Bud to fight him type shit. Like these guys is weak as shit. No weak as a motherfucker. Salute to you, Anthony Jones. After watching the Sandor fight and the Ortiz fight, it's clear Teal has problems with southpaw boxers that can move. Hey, and that's what they were saying. That's why Ortiz came out in the southpaw position throwing that fight. But yeah, because Pitbull fights like this, always brings that hand back. Replacement stays there when he throws punches. He gonna hurt Rolly. Rolly can put out yak all he want. He went back with his original coach, Salas. I don't know if y'all heard Coach Bullet talk about their split, but it's fucking hilarious, and y'all need to hear it if y'all didn't. I played it on my live the day that he put that video out. But he's with his original coach, Salas, and it's pressure. You understand what I'm saying? If he haven't been here trying to box, I don't even know if that's good enough because Rolly don't have feet like that. Rolly don't have Gervonta Davis' feet. Gervonta Davis used his feet and boxing ability to make that fight with the way it was when he was injured versus Pitbull. Rolly don't got that in his bag at all. Rolly moves the way he moved versus Barroso. That's how he moves. Okay? He can move around the ring and fight Pitbull like that, but this is Rolly we talking about. You can't even talk the way you used to talk with the power and all that shit if you fight somebody as small as Pitbull. And that's another thing. The energy with Rolly ain't there. Rolly, all you did was make fun of Tank's arm reach and size and height the whole time, but you have nothing to say about Pitbull's height and reach. It's smaller than Tank's. He's shorter than Tank with a shorter reach than Tank. He has nothing to say about this man's height and reach. And I don't want to hear, no, he don't speak English, bruh. They tell him what's being said during the press conferences right then and there in his ear, in his language. They do that with everybody. Okay? He's not even trying to get in Pitbull head the way he was trying to get in Tank's head. It's not even, bruh, this is like an all or nothing type fight for Rolly. Rolly fuck around and get knocked out in this fight. No bullshit. You fuck around and get hurt. Hold on. Man, I'm pulling for Rolly. That's what just Rolly just one left hand away from noodle legs. So but you're allergic to left hand, your pip. The reason why I'm gonna say this was always my thought process. The reason why a lot of Spanish fighters that slugs and throw slug punches and stuff, the reason why they hit that, they land that overhand right and them overhand lefts is because they're here and it's a swimming action, bro. That fist comes up like this, son. They be Rolly not gonna see that. You understand? It's not gonna see it. Black fighters, a lot of black fighters don't see it, especially the ones that been in the shoulder roll. That's what they get hit with, that overhand wildly over. That's what Floyd got hit with and was wobbled when he was fighting Mandana. Bro, I'm telling you, yo, he's fuck around get hurt. And Pitbull keep his head off the line, man. Rolly's got a bad habit of pulling straight back while keeping his lead extended. Yeah, and he think that works for shorter fighters. You see, it kind of worked with Tank, and just like I said, Tank, his reach is probably the same or shorter than Tank. So he's gonna do it in this fight too. He's gonna do that. He's gonna do exactly what you just exactly what you just said in this fight. No bullshit. He's gonna do that. I see the yellow bus with Rolly. Oh my goodness. Riding the little yellow bus. Rolly gonna have to be on his jab and move game. And that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to fight him like that. You have to fight the smaller, shorter man. You kept saying Tank was a midget. This guy's smarter than Tank, and that's how you're gonna fight him. Bruh, it just shows a lot about what the energy really is with people and how people really look at fighters, bruh. This shit crazy. He finna get knocked out. You finna get knocked out, in my opinion, bruh. You finna get knocked out. Or a short hook inside the shoulder. Yeah, you finna get knocked out, bruh. You know what I'm saying, Ed McQueen? It seems like we're here on what I'm trying to say about Rolly in Pitbull, man. Like I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to watch the fight. I don't think Elder B really believes Rolly beating Cruz. Yo, he really don't have a lot to say. Can you please turn off that bright light, please, baby? The light is bright. I don't think that he thinks he's gonna beat Cruz either. He just trying to sell the fight. Yeah, he's doing his job. He's doing his job and he's doing it well. He's doing his job and he is doing it well. But let me talk about Shakur, bro. We're gonna get on up out of here. If there's anything, I know it's a bunch of stuff that I missed. There's a lot of stuff going through my head, but I was trying to stay on topic of what I was talking about at the time, or the question that was being asked in the chat. But yeah, man. I didn't get a chance to talk about Shakur's interview on him retiring. As you know, I made a video about it stating, well, let me just start here. He said in this interview that there was a lot of false narratives, is what he said. And it was over. You go to your room, baby. Go to your room if you can't stop making noise. But he says a lot of false narratives out here, stating around the fact that people think he feels any type of way about Navarrete forcing is mandatory. Now, let me say this. If anybody's talking about you feeling any type of way about that because it's because you put that in our head. Let me say that. Let me defend myself and say I said that because you said this is disgusting over top of their announcing the fight. Everybody that seen that thought the same thing. You must be mad at the fight because you replied that it was disgusting to the fight. So let me just get that out the way. Honestly, Shakur Stevenson, like I said, is a great fighter and all of that stuff. I just really think, he just need to keep his head down. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. Salute to you, Thrill Hill. What's popping with you? Yeah. Rolly isn't disciplined. If he could stay disciplined and not go for it all the time, he'd get through Cruz. Yeah, I don't think he's disciplined enough to do any of that shit, yo. Just like when he said with Tank, he said I was beating him with just a 2-1, just a 2-1. I was beating him. I was outboxing him. I won every second of the fight. I just got careless and ran into something, bro. So you was winning all 5 rounds and got careless in the 6th and ran into something, bro. You don't know. You straight up undisciplined. But whatever. I really think fighters now, like if he was injured, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I found out he was injured, I'm like, all right, that's an excusable reason on why you would look the way that you did in the fight. That's fine. I just wish he would have said it himself. If you injured and you got the proof to show it, say it after the fight is fine. Just don't say it before the fight for a list of reasons. But after the fight, you can say that. Like, I don't see what's wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you thought you had a bad performance. But, that would have saved a lot of shit. But this is like, in my opinion, this is like watered down boxing. And hear me out. And this ain't no disrespect to nobody that likes Sweet Science. Or it's not disrespect. It's not even disrespectful to Shakur. This is honestly how I feel and how I feel only. Okay? If you wanted to spice up boxing, if you wanted to make it hit harder, it would be called bare knuckle boxing. It would be called bare knuckle brawling. That's what it would be called. If you wanted to make boxing harder, you would just take the gloves off and just fight. If you wanted to water it down, you would put gloves on the end of knives, of swords, and you would fence. That's watered down boxing to me. Like, I feel as though anyone that can't stand in front of someone and dodge slip punches and counter and return fire isn't as skilled as other fighters that can do so. I know that Shakur Stevenson can do that. I know because I've seen him do it plenty of fights before that. What I've been waiting to see, though, is the same thing I've been waiting to see with all these youngins. Fight somebody which around your skill level, because it's hard to say that. Around your skill level, your size, with some pop. That's all I've been saying. He fought two people. One of them wasn't on his skill level, but he had some pop and he was his size. He looked horrible. He said he got hit with something he didn't like, but he got the win. He dropped Nakatilia 2-3 times or whatever. It was good enough for me. I wasn't bored during watching the fight. I never said I was. It was cool, but it's just what he said after that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. Time went past, time went by. I see him standing in front of everybody, picking everybody apart, looking like the way he should look, the way I know he should. Went to his fights, big fan. I like Shakur. But when I seen what he did, made me go all the way back to how I viewed him when he was fighting at 126, how I viewed him in the beginning of his career, his first fight at 130. That's how I viewed him. You know, I just think one time when he fights somebody his size with some pop and skill, bro, he's going to be backing the fuck up. That's how I feel. But he showed me otherwise. He hasn't fought nobody that has those specs yet. But I can't deny that I'm entertained when I watch Shakur. That is sweet signs. I can't deny that. But when I seen that, took me back. When he said, oh, when I was injured and all this stuff, cool. That's fine. So now, fast forward to today. Well, fast forward to the day when he had that interview. Bruh, instead of retiring, because he said that's not the reason why he was mad. Him forcing his mandatory wasn't the reason why he was mad. Shakur said the reason why he's mad because nobody want to fight him. That's what he said. He said, nobody want to fight me. What I mean by he need to keep his head down, just like I said, this is no disrespect. This is how I feel. This is why I'm stating it the way I'm stating it, because this is how I view the whole situation. Instead of doing that, just keep your head down, stay in the gym like you said. You said you was going to keep your head down and stay in the gym and keep perfecting your craft and stay in shape. You said all of that, but then said you're still retiring. Instead of take off that shit. Instead of saying you're retiring, don't say that shit at all. And just the next person you fight, whoop their ass. That's what happens when this shit's been happening for decades, bruh. For decades, fighters get to a certain time in their career where they can't find fights or certain fights that they want. They don't get, bro. You know how many times that this shit has happened in this sport? You know how many fighters went through a time where they couldn't get the fights that they wanted and they called out fighters and they didn't. You know how many times that's happened? And Shakur being a good fighter with talent and can judge distance well and frustrate fighters because they can't get a lick while they're getting hit on the whole time, bro. What makes you think that you wasn't going to go through that? And the thing is that he said he went through that 126 when you couldn't get Josh Warren in the ring, when you couldn't get Valdez in the ring, but you were still cool because guess what? He wasn't a millionaire then. At 126, he wasn't making that money then. He had to keep fighting. At 130, he finally got Valdez. But there were still people you wanted to fight that you didn't get. This happened at every weight class is what I'm saying. It happened to you at 126. It happened at you at 130. Now it's at 135 and you a millionaire. Now you want to retire. Now you want to say the boxing is soft. Bro, you did straight up fencing. You had gloves with fencing. You was fencing with gloves on your last fight. And that is what you're trying to tell me you're going to retire on? I don't even believe you, bro. And a lot of people I don't think there's any Shakur fan that believes that this man is going to retire. Are you even in your prime yet? You really, I don't believe you, yo. I just don't believe it. That's why I got him looking at the glove like, yeah, bro, you know damn well you can't live without the sport like you can't live without women. You're going to come the fuck back. You're going to come back. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come back. You're not even retired, in my opinion. But that's what you're saying. In my opinion, yo, instead of retiring, all you got to do is rematch Edward De Los Santos. That's period and point blank. That's my bottom line. Instead of retiring, rematch Edward De Los Santos. Edward De Los Santos said that he'll fight you in a rematch. You said that you'll rematch Edward De Los Santos. You also said that you are now healed and you're 100% you good. Instead of getting upset that nobody want to fight you, Fight Edward De Los Santos, because a lot of people, including myself, think you need to fight him. You need that type of fighter. He got pipe, he got pop, he's respected, he got some IQ, and he's your size, bro. You need that on your resume. And you need to fight him the way you know how to fight. He'll win on your resume, but bro, ain't no way you're gonna leave your career with that fight. That's your last fight. Because it looks horrible. And you know it. And all of your fans admitted it. Rematch the man instead of doing all the shit that you're doing and saying that you're retiring, bro. All you got to do is get mad, rematch Edward De Los Santos, fight him the way you would have fought him. Isn't it unfair to you that you were sick, all this other shit, and hurting when you had to fight him? Shouldn't you want your get back? Because you got all these people bullying you, so-called, on Twitter or whatever. They bullying you over something, over the nigga. I would have beat his. But how come you don't want to fight him again now that you 100? Like, all of that shit's a problem to me. All of it is a problem, bro. All you got to do is rematch Edward De Los Santos and then look at the landscape of boxing. Maybe it'll change for you. Maybe you'll have a better opportunity. Now, when it comes to him being upset because it shuts him out, bro, you're signed to Top Rank. You're not special. Like I've been saying about Bud, y'all are not special. Bob do everybody the same way. Y'all are not special. Fans do all fighters the same way. Y'all are not special. You signed the Top Rank. It got out, or you told people that you're not going to resign and that you got a last fight coming up or whatever. Top Rank ain't going to treat you to a home-cooked hearty meal before you leave out the door. He never does that for anybody, bro. He didn't do it for Pacquiao. Look how big Pacquiao was. How much money Pacquiao made for, bro. You're not in the same league as Pacquiao, and he did that shit to Pacquiao. It's tradition. Pacquiao's at. It's tradition. Put the salt baby on Pacquiao's career and had his ass lose to Jeff Horn. You think they ain't gonna do this shit to you? You think, bro, Bob? Y'all don't know Bob's heart. How about that? Since you mad that you not getting the opportunity to have a title, maybe y'all don't know Bob's heart. Because the fans knew that your ass wasn't gonna get that opportunity. I knew. Bro, you not Lomachenko. The hell? At least he got you a title. You the WBC champ. And I don't care if somebody told him that you can't fight for back-to-back vacant titles. And then he was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clean it up and say, well, that's a false narrative. No, bro. You said that the fight was disgusting because you felt some type of way about that fight. Or else you would have never put it over that shit. You'd have just wrote your own tweet like you did right after you wrote that shit over top that fight. Real shit. Y'all don't know Bob's heart. Because if you did know, Shakur, then you would have known that Bob ain't doing your ass no favors for the last fight in your career. He's not going to try to make sure you get as many titles as possible. He's not going to do none of that, bruh. You're mad at Bob, so you retire. It's not even the fans. It's not the fighters. You mad at Bob. That's what he's mad at. You can't tell me, oh, well, it's the fighters. It's the fighters because the fighters didn't want to fight him. I think it's a little more than that. I think it's a little more than that. I think it's a little deeper than that. All these motherfuckers that he want to fight is signed to Top Rank. They're signing to the same man. If that man don't want to make you another chance, you ain't getting a fight. I don't care if they want to fight you or not. Now, when it comes to Williams and Payda, recently, I think yesterday, 2 days ago, Oscar De La Hoya made a video, came out and said that please come out of retirement, Shakur Stevenson. Williams and Payda will love to fight you. But Williams and Payda is also the name that he called out when he first got in the weight class, and he said no. It's like I said, bro. A lot of things are smoke and mirrors. A lot of things politics has to do with. Regardless if a fighter wants something doesn't mean it's going to happen. Two fighters can want it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Shakur Stevenson is mad that he signed to Bob Arum. Pretty much at the end of it all, Bob Arum is the one that pushed him to retirement. Because Bob could have had him get a fight with one of those names that he wanted to fight that signed in the Top Rank. Besides that, Bob could have included him in whatever he thinks that he should be included in. He could have. But we're talking about Bob Harum here. We're talking about the guy that you're about to leave. So why would he do you any favors? In my honest opinion, I think Shakur shouldn't have retired. And what he should have did after he got 100% and he was healed up and he felt well, he should have attacked or didn't attack. He could have just get in contact with Edward De Los Santos people and make the rematch. To tell you the truth, everybody that's seen the last fight will watch that fucking rematch, and probably even more people, because they want to see, was Shakur really hurt? What can he really do with this crowd? I really wanted to see that fight. I made a video about that fight. I wanted to see how he was going to do Edwin, bro. Because it's like I said, I've been waiting for these guys to fight somebody around. I don't even think Edward De Los Santos is on his level skill wise, but he got a lot of backing. He got a lot of people saying that he's this, that, and the third. Hell, Shakur Stevenson said he got good fast reaction of twitches and fast reactions or whatever. Like, bro, you need that when it comes to being a good counter. And he got power, bro. Edwin probably beat everybody on Shakur's resume. This was a fighter that he needed to show us what he can do versus a fighter of his caliber. We needed to see that. And I still want to see it. And that's what he should be doing now instead of perfecting his career outside of boxing until a big fight comes. Shakur is going to come back for a mediocre fight, just like Tio. But I'm going to get on up out of here. Let's get the rest of these comments. He was pretty disciplined against Barroso. Poor, inconsistent. Right. Technique can put a fighter in precarious positions. Right. No bullshit. Until the WBC say the belt is vacant, is cat. Right. No bullshit. It's cat. Ain't no way like the queen of R&B. Right. Ain't nobody. Yo, Bob is evil. No bullshit. Bob is evil, the Bob father. No bullshit. Keep hitting them with the actual factuals. Shakur alluded to it being deeper than that on his Twitch stream, but didn't want to speak on that behind the scenes stuff. Bro, Cal Coolidge, everything that he's talking about is about, because it's deeper than that. The deep part is politics. I guarantee you. It's when it comes to politics, it's always deep. I don't think anybody is doing anything to Shakur Stevenson that they didn't do to a fighter that's already been signed on the Bob Arum. That's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. He did this shit all the way to Floyd. Shakur should have knew. They did it to Floyd, they did it to Bud. They're going to do it to you. Period. Like, it's Shakur, I believe, is upset that he is being treated unfairly. And, bro, you signed the top-ranked Bob Arum and you about to leave. This is just what they do. It's tradition, baby. That's just what they do. It's not his fault. It's just what they do. Great shows, as always. First aid, the mighty LDB. Shout out to the LDBC. Thank you for that big Mike Biggs boxing. Salute to the Cuzzo up in the building. Dope build. Thank you. Definitely appreciate you, Cuzzo, up in the building. Yo, we finna get on up out of here. I think there's an ESPN card coming on, man. I'm gonna have to watch some fighting today, so that's the card that I'm gonna put on for real. But salute to everybody that came in the building. We done hit over at 2-hour mark. Always like and subscribe to this channel. See you Saturday.